Over a 7-year period, 16,000 people died from the distractions caused by texting while driving. Yet people still continue to do it. Why? We decided to find out by asking the average college student what he or she believes about texting while driving.
Well, I think calling someone is one thing, because then you're kind of you at least got your one hand that's on the wheel, and you can see and focus. But if you're texting, you watch the people and they're they got their pinkies on the wheel, and then they're texting with both hands, and then they're looking down, and you're how can you possibly be driving?
How would you feel if you were in a car where the driver was texting, and why?
I would not feel safe at all.
I would be fearful for my life.
I would feel very unsafe because for me it's happened before. So it's very disconcerting when they go into the other lane as they're driving and you have to reach over and move the steering wheel back into the proper lane.
I get really nervous because you're supposed to be paying attention, and when you're texting you're not paying attention at all.
I'd feel fine because I do it.
I usually get angry and yell at them.
I'd feel uncomfortable and unsafe.
Because they don't have any idea where they are on the road, and it scares me.
I don't like it when people text and drive, but I mean, I'm not saying that I don't do it, because if I'm driving home from a friend's house and I need to tell them that I'm leaving or something, let people know where I am, then I'll text, but I won't have a complete conversation while I'm driving.
I personally text while I'm driving, but I was really good at it, but that's not a very good excuse.
I text at stoplights. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect.
Don't do it.
I usually take the phone away while they're texting.
This guy in my ward was talking about how he was just walking along in a parking lot, and he heard this car coming up behind him, and he's car, expects him to swerve around him, but then he notices the car's getting really, really close, and he turns around, and the car's just coming at him, speeding. He just jump out of the way, tuck and roll, and as he gets up, he sees the guy's texting and didn't even see him, and that's what texters are. They don't pay enough attention to drive to notice everything. They think they're noticing stuff, but they're not noticing things that actually cause crashes.
So texting is the worst because it takes your eyes away from the road.
Please, can you wait for a second? If they can wait, the other person, so...
They're putting their life and other people's lives in danger. It's not a good thing.
I think it depends. It depends on where you're driving, how many cars are around.
You hear all those horror stories about people crashing while texting while driving because you can't pay attention to the road.
If you're at a stoplight, totally fine.
Whatever you have to say can't really be that important.
It's probably a bad thing in general, but we do it anyways because...
I've done it a few times, and I know people who do it, but I definitely try not to.
That is super dangerous and unsafe. I keep reading about all these articles where they show how slower your reaction time is.
It's okay if you're at a red light. Other than that, you shouldn't do it.
It would be safer if everyone didn't.
I would tell them to stop.
Well, if you have someone in the car with you, have them text that person back.
The phone should be closed and not near your hands. Here, why don't I hold your phone for you?
You could put it somewhere inaccessible if he's driving by himself, toss it in the back seat.
I don't know, as long as he's not texting and driving at the same time, I'm okay with it. If it's a stop sign or a red light.
Anything that takes away focus from the road is dangerous.
It should be illegal as it is, and that you probably shouldn't do it. It's just kind of habit.
We're used to instant communication. You don't want to wait to look at it.
Convenience and also wanting to be back to your friends.
Usually I just take the phone from them and text for them.
Your mind is somewhere else. It's not on the road.
I'm pretty sure my life is more important than a text message.